Hello. Actually, this could be a little bit hard. My computer is a bit of a different setup than it used to. I'll see if I can make something work here. I got a new part of my desk. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully everyone can hear me like this. This is as good as it's gonna get. I really hope that works. So I just finished the sweep on NG16 on everybody. Not these little guys down here. They're for back pocket safekeeping. So now what I was thinking of doing was going for some runs on the pyramid to get some higher level statues to make the next NGs a little easier, because there are a couple of statues that I would definitely appreciate some levels in. And also I could use some more resources at literally any point, because I have armor upgrades, I guess I should say like here, upgrades here to do for everyone. And I think almost, well not almost all the statues, but a lot of the statues could use some more levels. Like, he needs a level, he needs a level. Okay, never mind. I guess I was wrong on that part. I think I did most of the statue leveling then. But yeah, then that means I need to get more statues, obviously. Because when you don't have something to upgrade, there's definitely something wrong. So, what are we on? Pyramid 9. So, I probably won't have people farm Pyramid 9 with me. But for now, I'll start off with that, and, this is alright. I'll take it. I'm not too picky with my starting items. As long as at least one of the other ones is decently helpful other than the rare, I'll take it. Dude bro, I'm stupid. What am I doing with all these keys? I was thinking I was going for a tower run. Well, I guess we have 10 bronze and just 20 silver sitting here, because I'm smart. Yeah, I only usually need 8 of each for the pyramid, but I guess we have 20 silver now, so that's cool. Yeah, man, I have like the best attention span. And my intelligence is clearly unrivaled. Because it's so low. Anyways. We're going to be doing the pyramid to start off until hopefully people get here. And if not, then I'm going to cry for help to get more people. Now the question is, do I make people hate me and use stab like I want to? Or do I use crazy eyes so that the stream's a little more I'll use stab. Who am I kidding? No one watches these things anyway. So what if the screen's dark? Deal with it. The NG and the I'll go set that correctly right now before I forget to. Also, let's go put some statues on of Callus, Kyra, and I'll start with Bulgarth. I might swap into something else afterwards. So that's at 9, so that's good. It's on the correct setting. So, alright. 1, 2, 3. This is my counting. 4, 5, 6. Okay, everything's all set up. I even got way too many keys. I can just barely afford that, so that's good. I can get 1 ore, because why not? Okay. And I'm gonna double check, because I'd feel bad if I didn't. Alright. Well, let's go. And hopefully we can get some beefy statues. The constellation is going to be a shield. Hopefully I can remember that. You know what, who am I kidding? I have a Twitch chat. Let's just type in the word shield and then I can look at it. There we go. Thank you, me. I'll be sure to look at that later. Also, okay, I'm starting university in like a week and a half, so I probably won't be on Twitch very much at all after that, because I'm also, well, it's more of an I'm hoping than an I am, but I'm hoping to also participate in the DLC beta for this game, and I'm not allowed to stream that. Not until a week before the release of the actual DLC, is what I have been told. So, with that and university, I don't know how much I'm actually going to be on streaming anything. The slamming effect when I attack, that is Divine Blast. You get that from the chapel at tier 4. It goes wham around you. It's great for melee characters and kinda sucks in everyone else, but that's okay. Because as long as something helps at least one character, I find it useful. I'll take like all of these. Actually, I probably don't need the movement speed. I'll just chill with this. If you play Warlock, which one would you suggest? Depends on how you want to play Warlock. If you play Warlock like how I do, I would recommend getting the laser, the strike one. But if you want to play him as like a melee character, which I guess could work, then you'd want to pick Blast. I had Blast on Warlock for a while, but then I play him as basically a full skill character, so I find the laser is more helpful. Because it's like longer range and it auto-targets things. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to take Coded Arrow here. The other ones don't even compete. Because Coded Arrow will let me swap into Bulgarth later. Hopefully the partially black screen whenever I'm attacking isn't too annoying, because this is how I play Paladin. And it's how I've played Paladin for a very long time. Since like NG4, when I looked at this drink and I was like, hey, wait a minute, that sounds like kind of a good idea. Because Paladin doesn't really need to see anything if he can block most of the hits and tank all the other ones anyway. And it lets you do lots of crit damage and kill things quickly. I try not to attack things unless if I have to, especially on camera, because I don't want it to be too boring. There's some potions over here. So Spike Lemon, you play this game too? It is annoying. Oh yeah, no, I think I'm among the unpopular choice. There's another, wait, all the drinks here. All the drinks and their incorrect descriptions. Okay, so, I forgot I wrote that for this one. Crazy Eye is usually what people use instead of Stab in the Dark. It's a lower crit chance, but the side effect is, for the majority of people, a lot more bearable. It's only minus 20 armor. But I don't find the darkness to be that annoying. I find it to be annoying on Witch Hunter, which I also use it on, but then again, I find everything to be annoying on Witch Hunter, so it's not like it matters. I picked up this game roughly a week ago and still. If you want to do a farm run after this, I would be down. I was just playing a pyramid until some people got here to do farming with. Yeah, the main point of this stream was to be farming and interacting with people in the community, hopefully. And not just playing by myself like I always do, because that gets a little boring at times. And if you don't know what you're doing just yet because you're fairly new, don't worry. I played this game for over 1,100 hours and I still have no idea what I'm doing. Not literally, but like figuratively. So if you got any questions, I'll be more than happy to give my opinion or my best shot at an answer. I wouldn't call myself a pro, but a lot of other people would, so there's that. By the way, I'm only killing these little bug things, the little beetles, because they have money, and that's like the main way to get money in this area. Otherwise, I would not be trying to kill them because the black screen is not fun to watch. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna get the map piece, but fun fact, don't buy the map piece first, because then it makes all the other items more expensive, so don't do that. Now I have a couple options here. I have this time sphere, which would let me swap out. Well, maybe not yet. Actually, I don't think I'd need that. You know what? I won't take Gladiator's Net. It's good. It's probably one of my favorite commons. But I was gonna say I could take armor, which now looking at it, I don't really need that. Seeing a number like -47 is refreshing after looking at numbers like -250 for so long. And the other option was to take the time sphere, not because I need the extra combo time, but because it would let me swap out one of my statues for something that would deal more damage. I'm gonna take Lucky Hat here. Normally I would take Tower Shield, but I'm not gonna die. My characters have cleared more NGs in the tower than this. Yeah, I got the life sphere. No, that one doesn't do a whole lot. But here, I'll explain it, because a lot of my descriptions are modded from the silly descriptions mod I made, but the statue ones are actually still proper. Bulgarth is the statue that you use. Okay, first off, hold up. I need to explain my whole setup here. And it's gonna make no sense because the drink descriptions are weird, but this drink, Wicked Sickness, the name of my favorite fictional 80s rock band, this drink gives you lots of extra damage when you're in combo, but it takes away damage when you're not. This drink puts you in combo sometimes when you land a critical hit. And this drink lets me land a lot more critical hits. So I think you can see where I'm going with that. Land the critical hits to trigger this one so that I can get the benefits of this one. And anyways, but staying in combo like that would be a little bit hard because the actual combo timer is not very long. So I like to start out with Bulgarth because he gives me 5 seconds of staying in combo before I have to activate it again, either by killing something or by triggering that critical hit effect again. But with the time sphere, if I get at least 2 seconds of combo time, the little time sphere only gives me 1, so that's why I turned it down. But if I get at least 2 seconds of combo time from items, so like there's a big time sphere that gives you 2, and then the little one gives you 1. If I get at least 2 seconds, then I feel comfortable enough to swap out Bulgarth for another statue that lets me deal extra damage to things that are poisoned. And I have this item here, Coated Arrow, that lets me poison things frequently. It's like a 20% chance, but then it's attuned, so it's two 20% chances. And then there's luck, so it's actually like 4 and some. The math is a little weird, but basically I poison things quite often. Like, more than half the time when I hit them with my base attack. I sure hope that we're done here, because personally, I find the desert area a little bit boring. No offense to anyone who designed the desert area. It looks great, I just hate the lack of walls and how big it is. It's more of a statement on my lack of patience than anything wrong with the actual game. I'll take... I like Queen's items. And I guess I could take the... Oh, I don't like to take a lot of curse at the beginning, though. I'll take the Queen's and I'll take the pickaxe. And 25 curse is a little bit higher than I like to go for this section, but I also have enough luck to counteract it. So, Lemon, what characters have you played as so far? You played as the Warlock. Did you try anyone else out? I'm weird and I actually like to play all of them, which seems to be another unpopular choice, because I know a lot of people like maining Paladin, which, hey, if you're going for pure progression standpoint, that's probably not a bad idea, because Paladin is pretty good, as I'm sure you can tell. Because he can rush around and basically ignore a lot of combat. He has more health than anyone else. And he has a shield ability that blocks lots of damage passively. I beat the first boss with all the characters except the DLC characters. Do you have the DLCs? Do you have both of those? Because if not, you should at least get the Pyramid one, because the Pyramid one is great. The Pyramid one adds a lot. The Witch Hunter one I would take if you are planning on playing the game a lot and, like, seriously playing it. Because I find the Witch Hunter class title at the very least helps. Oh, you don't have the DLCs yet? I would definitely advise it, recommend at least the Pyramid. Oh, that's an easy Claymore. Claymore is great. It's an imp. Oh my gosh, it's an imp. Are you ready for him to send your gold to town? Because if you're not, don't say I didn't warn you that you were going to be disappointed by him sending your gold to town. He purged me of my curses! What a gentleman! He never does that! Yo, whenever I get the imp, like, at least 3/4 of the time, if not more, he picks, like, the least helpful option out of all of the things he can choose from. Gladiator is pretty good. He does a fair amount of damage, and he is a See, the thing is, Gladiator is good, but he's also very weird because, like, he can disarm things, which is really good, and he can, like, do it very often. Like, the ability that he disarms with, as long as you aim it at the enemy, it always succeeds. Like, it doesn't have a chance to disarm it. It always disarms the enemy and slows them down a lot. But then, like, his other abilities seem a little bit weird. Like, there's this third skill that lets you throw swords forward that a lot of people don't use that often, and it's mostly just for early on crowd control. But then, the weirder thing still is that I play Gladiator in a very, very three varies of a weird way that most people would shake their heads at, but it works for me. So, as you might have been able to notice, I'm playing Paladin focused on dealing damage with the sword, mostly. I mean, I use the other stuff when it's there, but it's not overly important to try to focus on getting those abilities stronger. throughout the run. I'm focusing on things that'll buff the sword. Like, let's see. Like, Claymore buffs the sword, Elven Bow buffs the sword, Heartseeker buffs the sword, and then, like, Coated Arrow and Gladiator's Net are both activated with the sword. And a lot of people play Gladiator like that, too. They center it around his base attack. But I don't. I play Gladiator as a skill character, which at first sounds really weird because the Gladiator's skill damage isn't actually that good, but I actually have it equipped so I can show you. There's a statue that's Kyra that gives more attack speed, but I use it more, like, the attack speed's great on, like, pretty much anybody. But on Gladiator, I use it more for the arrows because the arrows counts as skill damage even though it comes off of your primary. And I've been able to wreck stuff with the little Kyra arrows just about as quick as I was without it, unlike the primary build. And the main reason I swapped to the Kyra and the arrows is because I was finding that the primary build was getting me killed a lot. I think I did an NG and I almost died. Like, whatever one I was on, I don't remember. I think it might have been like 11 or something. And that's definitely not the only way to play Gladiator. Like, if you play him as a primary character, like most people do, it will probably work quite well. So, Gladiator's not bad. He's probably pretty good, but you gotta get used to his playstyle. It's a little bit different than the other characters. Because I remember when I first played Gladiator, I thought, like, man, this guy's pretty bad. And then I realized all the other combo setups you could piece together with him. Witch Hunter, on the other hand, for the other DLC, the class title it gives I find very helpful because it's skill critical damage, and I play a lot of characters as skill characters. Which, again, is weird, but it works for me, at least. But Witch Hunter itself is super annoying to play as. Because the only thing that Witch Hunter does pretty well is its primary, and hitting stuff with the primary is what makes me irritated. Like, don't get me wrong, the primary does great damage and all, it's just so freaking annoying to hit anything with. By the way, these mummy mini boss guys actually might be the worst thing ever. They might hold the title of my least favorite enemy in this whole game. There's another furnace. I'm gonna go ahead and craft another crit item to get this done faster. But yeah, the other features of the DLC, of the Pyramid DLC, and most importantly, the statues. The statues, you're definitely gonna need them at some point in order to progress. I guess I'll take this. Because the statues add a lot of offensive power to your character, and a lot of what I'm doing right now would not be possible without statues. Plus, the Pyramid is another whole campaign, and there's a lot of new items. And it's only like $8 or something. I don't remember the exact price, but I think in my country's currency it was like $8, and I'm from Canada. So it should be like similar if you're from the United States. But even if you don't have the DLC, you're still able to play with people that do. So if you still want to do a farming run after this, we still can. even if you don't get the DLC. You have to pay more because you're also in Canada. Okay. Well, when I got it off of the Steam store, it was like $8 Canadian, I think. That's what I seem to remember. And I think Witch Hunter is like $3.39 or something. So if you want to have Witch Hunter just to have everything, I didn't find it was that bad. But if you want the Witch Hunter DLC because you're expecting to play Witch Hunter a lot and have fun with Witch Hunter, I'm not entirely sure that would happen. Oh my god, I almost walked into that. That could have killed me. And that would have been quite bad. Okay, let's go here. By the way, this is probably like the hardest trap in the pyramid. Like, I know how to do it, but every time it still makes me uncomfortable. Paladin is a lot of health, so he probably wouldn't die in one hit, but a lot of the other characters would probably die in one hit from one of those boulders or being crushed. Well, maybe not anymore, because I've gotten a lot of class titles from advancing on the tower, but they would definitely all die in 2 hits. You haven't bought the DLCs because, like you said, yeah. If you're only gonna play the game up to like finishing normal on like everybody, you probably won't use the DLC stuff much. But if you want to progress, you're definitely gonna need the DLC to do that. And plus, I think it's just cool. It's just cool to have. Because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the statues are cool. Even if you don't really need them that much, they're cool. Except the one that isn't, but we don't talk about that one. There's one statue that really stands out amongst the other ones, because it is like complete garbage. But that's okay, because there's still 8 statues that I find to be fairly decently helpful. Why am I able to... Oh yeah, because I have the Queen's items. I forgot about that. Yeah, fun fact. I have no curse right now, but I can pick up... Well, I guess not anymore. But I could pick up curse potions when I have no curse, because the Queen thing is -5 curses. But then once you hit 0, you can go into -5, which is basically like stockpiling anti-curse for later. Oh my god, I remember like the best meme from the pyramid. So, you know like antiperspirant, right, that you put on so that you don't smell? Well, I was playing with, I don't remember who it was just some streamer, I think, and one of us, I think it was him, had like the idea to call it anti-curspirant since it's like, it counteracts your curses. And as soon as he said that, I was like, oh my god, I think that's the best thing I've heard come out of any human being's mouth ever. Oh dear, I just realized how much I'm attacking. This must not be very fun to watch. Well, better do less of that. Cool. Monolith. Those are interesting. Ooh. I'm gonna be tempting fate here, aren't I? I mean, 38, that's not that bad. That's a little bit above average for me for this area, but that's still not that bad. I can probably handle up to like 50 before it starts to be a problem. By the way, in case you didn't know, if you stockpile too much curse, you start to miss attacks, and you can also take critical damage from things, and neither of those things are good. The only reason I'm going as high as 35 like this is because luck will decrease the chances of curse things happening. I'm not exactly sure how it works since they changed how luck works recently, but okay, this was a shield. In the desert area, I think it might have been before you got here, Lemon, there was a little picture and it looked like a shield, and then you gotta remember it and draw it out here, and then you get an item, and I got a pink. Which normally I'd be more excited about, except it's one of the many pink items that isn't very good. But that's okay. It's the thought that counts, right? I guess. I don't know. I also just realized that I have the numbers on. I don't normally play with the numbers on. But I guess for now it's fine, since the NG's not super high, and it's not lagging the game that much. When you get Mask of oh my god, I know. That item on its own isn't even that helpful. Because when the enemies are confused, they don't get messed up that much. I don't like that item in general. Not even just before bosses. But yeah, that's another thing that I was discussing with one of my friends the other day. About like, I don't want to spoil anything. Have you beaten the game yet? I don't want to spoil anything for you. Have you beaten the final boss with anybody? Alright, so you know how there's like the ace chest, the red chest at the end, right? And that item, that chest, I mean, it can only give you epic or legendary items. And I was going over like with one of my friends in the community once that how many of those items would actually be like helpful for bosses. Because you're getting at the very end, so basically the only thing you'd be using it for is a boss. And out of the like 15 items you could get, I think we determined that only like 4 were of any use. So yeah, I feel like a lot of the epic items are underwhelming. They're not good. Like, don't get me wrong, there's like 3 of them that are quite nice. But the other ones are not. At all. They need to do something to make, like, honestly, these flaming boots right now, I'd rather have Gladiator's Net over the flaming boots. And Gladiator's Net is a common. Boots of Freedom is another. It's like the exact middle tier, I'd say, of the epic items, because it used to be a rare. It used to be a blue, and you could start off with it at the store, which I thought was nice because if you're playing Arena, there's a whole lot of stuff that can slow you down, and the only, you can pick up items from any rarity in Arena, obviously, but you'll start over once you start another rank. Oh, actually, you don't know how Arena works, actually, but anyone who doesn't know, you go in an arena, you fight a bunch of enemies, and if you do well, the crowd gives you items, and sometimes it can be like epics or legendaries on occasion. And that item being an epic, the main reason for it was because starting it, I don't know why you'd start with it honestly on a normal run. I used to, but then I learned to not. The main reason it got changed to epic is because it was too easy to kill the final boss with, supposedly, but the final boss isn't that hard to begin with. So I don't understand that logic. But the main reason that it got me that change got me super upset is because I was planning on starting with that item to do arenas, to make Arena a lot less annoying. But now I can't because it's an epic. I'll try to not attack. I just remembered that, again, that I probably shouldn't do that. Also, another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the numbers, because now my game's starting to lag. Yeah, honestly, I agree with you there. I think Vampire, attack pattern-wise, is the easiest boss in the game. He's very predictable. He does not do anything overly random. He always moves in the same star pattern. He only has 3 different attacks, and one of them is literally free. And even when he starts up with the fire, the Triple Reaper and the... I actually found that the... Like, obviously, if you haven't practiced it a lot, I can see how the Reaper guys are hard. But the Reaper guys have pretty consistent attack patterns, too. The main thing is, watch out for the statues glowing, because then that means that the statues are going to cast the attack. And then, there's, like, certain ways to avoid the attacks pretty well. But, yeah, no, the Reapers are definitely something to worry about if you're not adept on the... Again, I'm not even saying I'm adept on them, just... I have a lot of hours. Bracers of Quickness, I want it. Monster Manual Undead, I suppose I want that too. And Queen's Dagger, because sure. Boots of the Giant, I have a lot of health. Yo! 98 mana regen on a Paladin, that's pretty cool. Because normally Paladin is like the one character where you're like, ah, my mana regen's so bad. Alright, I'm gonna go find another one of those portals and I'm gonna head on out. I might just go to that one. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold the phone. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably just rush through this act so that we can get to the farming stuff. Because I think I'm fine. Oh, important question for Lemon, because I'm assuming you want to do some farming with me after this. Do you want to have downscaling on? Because I don't mind that. I don't want to ruin the experience for you. I have some lower characters that I could use also. Some that are like level 11 and some that are like level 19. Or if I downscale it, then I think my guys will be level 20. You know if you'll tag up. Oh, okay. Well, we can all play together if you want. He can join the game here. And if not, that's fine too. It doesn't really matter. Or unless if it's a different game, then that would be a problem, I guess. If it's a different game, then yeah, I guess joining would be a little hard. By the way, don't actually just walk through those lasers. I only do because I'm very cocky, and that's usually how I die. Old map and Stinger should be all I need. I only got old map so I can check for statues, so then I can justifiably run through this faster. Are there any statues? Anything? Is there literally anything? There's not. I'm gonna leave. Because I don't have time for this. He doesn't have this game? Oh. So did he want to play something else? Or did you, like, tell him about it and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get it, and then, like, he realized he couldn't? Either way, if you want to tag along, that's fine, and if not, then I'll just do the pyramid on more characters. Oh, you haven't replied yet? Well, don't let me keep you from playing with him if that's what you wanted to do. But if you want to join the next round, you might want to make your decision soon, because I'm almost finished this. Is there any statue blueprints here? Like, literally any. I don't see any. I'm disappointed in you, game. Why can't you give me good streamer luck? Disappointed, game. I'm not even gonna play the rest of that. No, I don't want to. You can't make me. I have enough damage, I have enough survival. I can kill the final boss. If I die in the final boss, I'm gonna deem myself as the worst Tears of Hammerwatch player ever. One run can be like 15 minutes if you want it to be. Alright, let's kick this guy's ass. Oh, don't stand in the purple. Oh, he's gonna teleport. Where's he teleporting to? You like my pause strats to help me dodge attacks? Oh my god! Dude, I almost died! Just after I killed him, all of the fire came in, and I was like, oh shoot, he put that resistance armor debuff thing on me, and my health was very low. That was a little scary, but I did it. I survived. Okay, do you wanna do a run? Lemon, do you wanna do a run? Exactly. That's what I say. I use pause buffering for a couple of things in this game. There's some of the puzzles I used it for, and I also use it for that boss in particular because when he's teleporting, I need to make sure I know where he's going immediately. Because that boss is not fair, so I'm not gonna play fair either. Alright. I'll go set up a lobby. That's not the lobby button. I'll be paladin so it can go quickly. I'm assuming we're gonna want this on normal. Anyways, what can I go waste my attunement stars on while I'm waiting? Have I gotten all the rares? Oh, I only have that one left. Okay. Time to make more people shake their heads at me. I want another potion charge. Is anyone cringing yet? I know I am. Circlet of Willpower? Well, it's unattuned, so I might as well attune it. Oh man, that hurt. That hurt me a little bit. Yeah, we only got a few things left. Then I can start doing useful attunements again. Won't that be fun? I really don't mean to attune everything, it's just my completionism makes me. It's an illness. An illness that I cannot control. Yeah, I'll just wait till he gets back. What can we do in the meantime? We can go wander in the desert. Cause, oh, I don't remember where it was. It was like a down area. It's like down here. No, was it not down? It might not have been down. It might have been to the side. No, but there was like a stream I was watching, and they discovered this like little area of the desert map that I had never seen. It's not this. I've already seen this. This guy probably had a good life, but it never worked out because he died. What? I'm not losing it, am I? There is another down section. Oh, here we go. It's down here. I was right. It is down. What are you doing? Ooh, he's the visitor. Like the great djinns and the not so smart elementals. Palace, like myself, could also be dragged into the rift and forced in your world. For us, it's a blessing. For them, a bane. In our world, we are slaves under the djinns and watched over by the elementals. We are experts in curing diseases and ailments and love to help out where we can. Here in your world, we hide in deep meditation. The side effect, however, is that if the sleep is disturbed, so much energy is released that we might get sucked back into the rift, which usually means something else gets thrown out. I guess that's explaining how the portals work. But yeah, this area exists, for anyone who didn't know. There's also another dude here. All these storms have made it impossible for me to send away my books for others to enjoy. Oh, and there's books here. Ancient history. Okay, so cheered by the people and praised by the nobles. Laws that restricted and controlled people's every move were soon quickly passed. Forced snakes down their throats. I'm assuming that's the second boss they're talking about. During the coup, Iris was captured and forced down from her throne, which at that time was known as Iris Court. She was imprisoned inside the Chamber of the Ass, where she later died and was placed in a sarcophagus. I wonder if there's like actual books, or like some fan made like a story with this. That's only 2. An unfortunate side effect of all this has been that the giant crustworms that usually live much further down have started to move closer to the surface. Several people have been eaten alive in really horrible worm attacks. And Elmore picked up the lamp and placed it inside the throne room. He knew that no one would want to enter this place as it was cursed and damned. The idea was to return for it later. As he and his loyal assistant were about to leave, Elmore slipped and died in horrible pain. His assistant managed to flee out just to see the pyramid sink behind him. It's cool when you look at the lore for something that doesn't have much of a story. Makes me want to write a story for it. Except that sounds like a lot of work. Oh, looks like Lemon's in. No need to downscale. Okay. He's stuck on 25. Do you wanna do NG1? Because that's how you get more levels. Alright, well, we can do that. Just gotta go get some stuff. You need gold, ore, and levels. Alright, so I will do that. I will do my best to fulfill. I'm gonna take Crazy Eye this time because it's only NG1, and because I want this to be at least moderately entertaining. I think this should be fine. I don't need a 5th drink for this one. So he needs gold and ore, so that's my cue to put on safe corridors, offshore. Oh, yeah, that's from Kyra. Yeah, and I'll just turn on, like, all the other negatives. Except for, obviously... Oh, whoops, didn't mean to hit that one. Except for the ones that we clearly don't want. Playing with viewers, yeah. Hey, Eric, do you want to join us? We're just getting this set up. I can remake the lobby for 3 people if you want. We're gonna do an NG1. You're eating dinner and watching? Alright, sounds good. Ooh. Assassin's Dagger and the Lucky Hat. How blessed must I be? And I will take Heartseeker. And here we go. So, Lemon, if you're still watching, I haven't downscaled to make this a little bit faster. Just let me know if you're still watching, so then I can, like, do voice talk instead of type talk. You're still watching? Okay, that's good. Then I'll do voice talk then, because it'll let me play a little bit better. Because sometimes I hit enter to type in the chat, and then I'm like, oh shoot, there's some things after me. Yo, we can go gamble here. I want to get rid of something useless like this. Wow. I got rid of something useless for something equally useless. Isn't that how it always is, though? You get rid of one bad thing for another bad thing. Where is the silly Willy portal? Am I blind, or, like, have I not actually found it? I think it's over here. Oh, there it is. It's on the left. Alright. Looking good so far. We will go up. Try and find the portal. Yeah, I did take 5 hits. I'm kind of bad. I'm a little bit lower level than you know? We can't all be EJK the Great. To be fair though, Eric, I'm using Crazy Eye instead of Stab in the Dark, so that way my viewers can still actually see what's happening around them. Unlike some people. I'm kidding. I think you used Crazy Eye a few times anyway. On stream. Oh good, it's the portal. We're gonna go straight to the portal because I hate this area. Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh, you got Spirit Cloak. That's great. Yeah, it depends on what I'm feeling too. Mostly on whether I feel like playing Arena or not. Because I use Crazy Eye in the Arena because turns out in the Arena, if you can't see what you're doing, it's actually the worst thing ever. And I don't like that, so... man, this is really good for my computer, isn't it? There we go. Oh, you good? Alright, looks like we're good. Actually, if you wanted money, we should probably clear out these floors. I just realized that. I usually just rush this area because I come here for level grinding sometimes. But if we actually want to get money, we should probably play this whole thing. So I'll go back to those other parts in a second. But now we at least have a path to the exit. Alright, kids, time for a number one. Do not try this at home. Lethal traps are on, so do not try this at home. Only try this at home if you're level 100 or more, and you can take a beating. Or, you know, you could do the trap the proper way. That might also work. Just like hypothetically that could work. Alright, so give me a few minutes. We didn't get a whole lot of ore to that, but we should get a decent amount of money at least. Man, I'm now realizing how much harder this strategy is if you don't have Stab in the Dark, because you do not enter combo nearly as easily as you normally would. Well, all the more reason to keep using Stab in the Dark on the pushing runs. Oh look, now it's dark anyway. Isn't that delightful? Oh, there we go. Big load of tasty rocks. I hope you brought your shovels. I won't bother crafting anything. I normally would just for the achievement, but I think I'm actually getting really close to finishing it off anyway. It's also entirely possible that I've already finished it off and I forgot all about it, so... let's not do that. Oh, I probably should have put on glass locks. Oh well. Man, I don't know if it's obvious, but the meteor item is like one of my favorites. Even if it's probably not one of the strongest, it's still very strong, I think, and it's fun. That's why I like it mostly, is because it's fun. Because who doesn't love blowing the hell out of things? Blowing them up with meteors. I realized that that first statement I said might not have had its intended meaning. Oh, also, Lemon, if you ever, because you'll hit a point where you're gonna want to learn every trap, most likely. To do that trap, I only move when I'm confused. Because that way, you won't walk into the confusion and then have your controls flipped in the middle of your walking. It'll already be flipped and you can get used to that. And a lot of the traps that are the hardest ones, you can skip with glass walks anyway. Alright. Ah. Oh, that guy's still alive? What? I thought he was dead. Oh, yeah, there's spicy potions. Be careful of that. There's a drink down here if you want to get that. I just realized that I'm promoting poor battlements etiquette by not rushing the left exit, but it's alright, we got it. We'll be fine. Oh, I don't have any more gold keys. Shoot. Do you have any gold keys? Nah, alright, that's fine. We're good. We'll be okay. Oh man, Markham Stone after getting all the ore. Isn't that the best thing ever? Oh my god, it's an imp. Gold to town. Pray for gold to town. Gold to town. Where is he? He's over here. He gave me some gold. Oh my god. He's here. He's here. He gave me some gold, which means I'm gonna not get a lot of it. What did he give you, Lemon? Did he give you anything good? Like gold to town? Which is what I was hoping he'd give. I am so jealous right now, you have no idea. You stole my streamer luck. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. What gold? When the... Well, yeah, you get some, but when you get gold to town with the imp, it's tax-free. When you get it sent down at the dragon, it's just less tax. So you probably got a lot more with that gold to town than you would have without it. The dragon is not tax-free. If the dragon was tax-free, that would probably be overpowered. A lot overpowered. There we go. There's our farming run. So if you want to do another one, we can do another one. Or if you gotta go, that's fine too. Whatever you want to do. 383,000. It's not bad. That's more than I get out of most of my pushing runs. Probably because of the lower tax rate. So if you want to do another run, just say so and we can get another one going. Or if you gotta go, we can do one more run. Okay, I'm just gonna go get my dinner real quick. I shouldn't be long, so sit tight. Okay. So do you want to do the next NG, or do you just want to do normal mode, or do you want to try with the pyramid to see if you'd like the pyramid? That might be a good idea. You want to see if you like the pyramid? We can do that. The pyramid won't take that long. We can do the pyramid as quickly as we did that. We can, like, rush the first 2 acts, and we can, like, rush the whole thing if you want to do the pyramid, just to see if you like it. Yeah. Because your ore is not taxed, but your gold is. So, yeah, do that. We can just do a normal mode farming run, then. I just gotta go buy some things. I'll get some more upgrades here. I get up to 70. Then I'll get some ore as well. I'm not going to start with any items. I'm just going to start with a couple of drinks, and that's it. I'll start with Fool's Errand. Miner's... No, where is it? Where's the miner one? Miner's Delight. I'll go Double Thriller and Incendiary. And we'll just do normal. Just in case if he's pressed for time. You have to buy the... Well, you find the barrels, and it gets sent to your town into this spot. And then when you're, when you get back, you can choose up to 5 that you want with a max level tavern. And they all have a good effect and a negative effect. And you only have to buy them when you run out of stock. Oh, nah, no. Drinks are only for me. My drinks are only for me. Your drinks are only for you, and my drinks are only for me. So you'd have to get it as well if you want its effects. Alright. Stand by the door when you're ready to go. Oh, I forgot to put on the fountain. I'm such a silly willy. This run's not going to be worth a whole lot. Because I'm dumb and I forgot to use the fountain. I'm sorry. I was eating my pork chops and I completely forgot that I have to use the fountain. Yeah, if you want to restart, that's okay. You can just suicide like this. You'll have to retake the drinks, but I don't really care about that. Alright, let's go to the fountain first, so that I don't forget. We'll put on glass walks this time, so then we can do the last area a little faster. We'll go with, oh yeah, just everything, pretty much. Except that one, and that one. There we go. And I'll use the same drinks as before. There we go. That's better. The portal's to the left, if you want to get that. Not over here. Oh, there it is. The portal's over here. Beetle, do my work. Do my bidding. Get me the loot. There we go. Incredible strength. Oh, wow. Okay. Do you have any bronze? No? Okay. That's fine. No, don't have any bronze, unfortunately. I wish we did, because I have 2 gold that I got from a key ring. I'm assuming by how fast you were going that you got rapid blows. I got endless potential, so I can dash around anywhere. A double movement speed shrine? Well, there's not a double movement speed shrine, but in the arena, there's one that gives you a lot more movement speed. I think it's like 50% more. But that's not in the Tower of the Pyramid, that's only in arena. Which seems weird, like, I guess it would make more sense for that to only be in arena, because having that as an actual buff while playing the tower probably wouldn't do much combat-wise. Even though I know I would sure like it more than a couple of the other ones that there are. Alright. Say we're doing pretty well. Pretty well is what I was trying to say. I think they need to make that boss easier. It took me more than one hit to kill him. And that's not okay in my farming runs. Man, even the arrows can, like, one-shot stuff. Where's the imp? We gotta go find him. He could be anywhere. Except he's probably somewhere. Oh, he's here. He gave me some experience. Oh my god! I'm level... Oh my... He leveled me up more than once. He leveled me up from 100 to 102, although I was partially into 100 as it was. I think he gives more experience if your multiplier is bigger. That's what my guess is. Wait, I don't think we hit the left exit entirely yet, have we? Oh shoot, we gotta hurry. Oh, I should have come up here first. What was I thinking? There we go. By the way, the left exit has more treasure and stuff, for anyone who didn't know. So always take the left exit, because it's better. It is better 102% of the time. Oh my god, gold the town, please. Please be gold to town. I don't know where he is, though. Oh, he's down here. No! It's not even a good item. I swear, Lemon, if he gave you gold to town again, I'm gonna be the jealousest of the jealous. Okay. What did he get you? What did he give you? Experience? That's helpful, at least. Levels are nice. Yeah, I took it too. No, he leveled me up twice. Looks like he leveled you up twice too. So that's good. Okay. So is that going to be all for you for now? Because that's fine. Ooh, I can attune the last rare item. Yeah, that's it. I've got all the rares done. Okay, I'll see you around. Hope that was exciting. 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 90, 93, 96, 99, 102, 105. So a few more NGs and then I can get everything done, even though that's not a good idea, because some of the items do literally nothing at that point. No problem. Anytime. Alright, I'll see you around. I think I might actually go and, I don't know. We got anybody else here? If anyone wants to join the Discord, hopefully this command works. Oops, I can't type. There we go. There's my Discord if you wanna join that. Or if anyone wants to join that. But for now, I think I'll just be doing some more Pyramid until if anyone else wants to play, I can do that too. Actually, I have dinner to eat. I'll take a few minutes to eat. I'll see if anyone else shows up that wants to play. And if not, then I can keep going on my own. I don't really have a screen. Hang on. I don't really have a screen for this. But I can do this. There. Hey Twitch, I'm eating. That's as far as that goes. Into the title. It's just long enough. You can tell I'm professional when I'm using this as my I'm eating screen. Yeah, I'd take the Chapel, because the Chapel is basically like having a second primary attack, which also gives you a second source of applying the effects, like the disarm or the stun or the poison or life stealing, which is really important later on. And the Magic Shop is just like a bit more resistance, a bit more skill power, a bit more skill crit damage. That's about it. Oh, on Warlock, I took Divine Strike. Because Warlock attacks really fast, so Divine Strike will go off a lot more than the hammer.
I was eating this, and I find it's a little bit tart and tangy and stuff, but I feel you'll eat it.
Okay.
Like, I like it, I just have to stop lots and drink lots of water.
Okay.
I ate about 2/3 of it. Have you ever had that kind? Yeah, you're not sure what it is, it's maybe, but it's okay.
That was my mom giving me more food. Yeah, so also the thing with the divine attacks is that if you look at it at a strict DPS thing, the bomb is the best one, but don't get the bomb ever, because you know how there are items that like add primary damage to stuff? That also adds primary damage to your divine attacks. So that's why the laser is good on any character that has a high attack speed, because as soon as you get any of those additive damage bonuses in there, you're getting more damage per second than you would with the hammer. Now, that being said, the hammer isn't bad. It's just bad on some guys. I have the hammer on, I think, Sorcerer, Wizard, Witch Hunter, and Gladiator. Ooh, she wasn't kidding. The stuff is strong. Okay. Someone please clip that for me. You don't have to, but if you do, it would be kind of funny. Just clip me eating and then, like, make it a highlight. Anyways. Oh, this is good. This is actually quite good. Alright, let's not go overkill in the keys this time. Remember, you only need 8. Because chances are I won't even play enough of the whole thing to use the 8. Man, we start with 12 luck. That's really good. Okay, yeah. So this is where stuff's gonna get weird. Because I play Ranger really weird. Markham's Moonshine. Elemental Bruiser. Starlight Stinger. Evil Infusion. And I have been using Kinetic Kiss recently, but I'm going to try swapping to Matches. Because that'll do more damage than the arrows. Couple things we got to go set over here. I'll go buy some upgrades here. And we're gonna go with Cedric. We're gonna go with Wilmer. And we're gonna leave Kyra here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. We're all set. We're ready to rumble. We're ready to rumble! Let's go! So, the thing about playing like this, especially in the pyramid, is even if an item's not good, you might want to get it anyway. Because you're going to want to have a large volume of items in order to stand a chance of dealing damage fast enough. Especially in Act 1, because Act 1's annoying. Yeah, you know what? I have a lot of mana regen. I realistically don't need to use Kinetic Kiss on anyone anymore. Yeah. Unfortunately, looks like the day has come. We don't need it anymore. And you know what, honestly, it is kind of nice to not have to rely on it, because losing all my mana when I got hit was really irritating. I'd much rather go like this, any day of the week. Oh my god, I just realized how distorted the music is. I'll fix that in a sec. Oh my god. Alright, I'll exit the game. Hopefully that'll fix it. Oh my god. Yeah, that was getting rough. That was not okay. There we go, that's better. That's so much better. I like this more. Let's get that silly mouse off the screen. There is a sarcophagus here somewhere, I just gotta find it. Ooh, yes please, I'll take that. Ooh. Ooh. Will I be tempted by fate to take Lucky Charm? Or health? Ooh, I want luck. Even though luck isn't exponential anymore. I mean, if it was old luck, I absolutely would have taken that in a heartbeat. But still, I really like having luck. It's pretty great. I'll take these 4, because it's 4 things, and it's relatively low on the curse cost. Oh, that's not the exit. Ooh, ace key. Let's go. I think those beetles are just supposed to die in one hit all the time. I don't think they get more health. Because even if they got any amount of extra health from NG ramping, I think that they'd have at least a couple hits to them before dying from, like, the laser. Like, they wouldn't die in one hit. I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken and they do, and I'm just that strong. But I feel like I'm not. Yay! More death. I'm sorry that my commentary is kind of not there. I'm not actually that good at this by myself. At the whole commentating part. Oh my god, tower shields. Fuck, you don't need to tell me twice. You don't need to offer that to me more than once. Dude, I'm part of the tower shield squad forever and always. Tower shield is probably the best green item. At the very least, it is absolutely the best defensive green item. So, if anyone else is around, how's your day? Oh my god. Guys. Hold up. If anyone else is around, how is your day? My day has been, it's been a Sunday. I went to go, oh my god, I have something to talk about, yeah. I went to go and, it wasn't really an official tour, it was more of my mom showing me the place, because she had been there before. Of going to the university I'm gonna go to in, like, a few days. Not like, a literal few, but, like, 10 or something. I think my first day is September the 3rd. That sounds right to me. But yeah, once I start university, my streaming time and honestly my entire presence on Twitch in general is gonna be a lot smaller, I think, because I'm not gonna have as much time. Although maybe I will, I don't know. I'm only in first year. The classes might not be hard. The classes might be really easy and I can keep up some time. But I also don't want to piss anyone off in case if I'm not trying hard enough and then I start doing bad, because that would be quite awful. Because you gotta pay for university. You don't gotta pay for high school. Plus, high school is so unbelievably lenient. Like, I barely studied for literally anything in high school. And that's probably not a good way to go about doing it, but I'm saying it works. High school is probably too lenient. Ooh. Ooh, thank you. Ooh. Guys, what do you think it is? I know that they all have pictures that identify them, but I don't remember them all. So take a vote now in the comments or chat. I'll give it a minute. For all the people that are definitely here, what do you think this is? Don't check the wiki, that's cheating. Don't check the wiki, it's cheating. I'll check the chat. Doesn't look like there's any non-bot people here, so time's up. You can pause the video if it's YouTube, because I upload these to YouTube. It's Cedric! That's great! I was really hoping it wasn't urine, because I don't want that. Like, if I go through all of these pyramids and I never get another statue blueprint of urine, that's great, because then I won't feel incentivized to upgrade it, literally at all. You might be wondering why I've upgraded it in the first place. Well, you know what? Maybe they'll change it and it'll be useful, and then I'll be the one with the level higher than 1 urine, and won't you guys who don't like urine all look silly? No, but like for real, it's because I have an obsession with seeing numbers go up. I think it's like a serious problem that I probably need diagnosed. That's literally my main reason for upgrading it. It's because I like things to be evened, and I like things to be, I like having the numbers go up. Ooh. Okay, now normally I'd take Coated Arrow to try to use Ozrath. But I like Kyra on these builds, because it gives my primary something to work with as well. So instead, I'm gonna go with Curio's Box, because I won't do anything with Keyring that'll help. Also, someone messaged me on Steam. Yay! Wildmere level 1, my friend got it. Also, I'm streaming this. Might as well self-advertise, am I right? Maybe I should go do this in the Hammerwatch Discord. I don't know. My fear of doing that is that, like, all of the NG30 people will come in and they'll be like, well, you're only doing Pyramid 9, and I'm like, no, my insecurities, don't highlight them in front of everyone. I guess it's not that bad, but I do have some pride in how far I am. I made it sound like a much bigger issue than it normally is. It doesn't, like, depress me or anything if there are people higher than me, because there are people that play this game more, and there are people that take this game more seriously, which might sound hard to believe, but hey, look at it this way, I'm attuning all the items. Do you know how stupid of an idea that is? It's terrible. Don't attune all the items. Do not follow me. Unless if you also have perfectionism / OCD. I used the genie weed to make myself go faster. Ooh! Using it again. Using it again. Alright. Let's go. I'll take these 4, so that way Markham's Moonshine can start doing some shit for me. Ha 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 ha. Let's go. Make her run for it. You know something I think I might do for another episode of this, of a stream? I think I might actually stream me adding more to the description mod. Tell him how I swap oh, I can do that right now. When you hit the point you wanna swap, exit to main menu, then go in town as a different character, then go to statues and swap them there, then go back to the run you're doing, and it'll stay swapped. Okay, so armor, sure, why not? And I guess we'll take Monster Manual and Keyring. Even though I said I wasn't gonna make use of Keyring, I bought it because initially I was like, oh yeah, I can get ace keys and that'll be good. And then I looked at the top of the screen and it was like, oh, I already have one, so that's cool. Oh, by the way, I think, for time's sake, I'm gonna rush the rest of this, because I think my damage output's fine. And if I get a crafting station, I should really call it a furnace, huh? That sounds cringy when I say crafting station. When I find the Minecraft crafting table, I'm gonna make a map because I want a map. That way I can find the statue blueprints without having to play through the whole thing, and if I can get any on a floor, I can just run to it, and then if there's not any, I can just rush the floor. So game, if you're listening, I want an old map. I genuinely would enjoy that. You know what? Here we go. Crafting station, magic furnace. There we go. Old map. Proceeds to craft something else. Nah, man, I don't have this kind of patience. Let's craft an old map. What do we got? I think I might have just discovered a good tactic for that trap. Just go to the far sides as you're going. And then I think you're always safe from the fire. And even if you're not, who cares? It's not like the fire hits you that hard. I'm going to take 3 things. How many items do we have, anyway? We have 38, and 3 of them are spears, so it's like we have 41. So we've now passed the point of what Wicked Sickness would be doing. So I dare say we can just head on out. Don't forget to do the good character building trap. Oh my god. My computer recently got, like, repositioned, and this trap, at least entering it, from the way I was sitting, was even scarier than it was before. Because I couldn't see at first, and I was like, oh man, I gotta sit up more. Oh, that was rough. It may not have looked like it, because, I didn't get hit, but I almost did, and it was really scary. What do you have saying? He's gonna... Alright. Here we go. Yeah, guys, so I think I might just rush this and call it here. And of course, by that I mean I'm gonna go to the store and pick up some more stuff. Ooh, actually, Markham's Wand, Markham's Stone, and Bloodletter. And there's another sarcophagus where I can look at all the stuff that I probably won't actually want. Ooh. I'll take this. I can take that without feeling guilty. Alright, what do we got for statues? Do we got anything? Time to scan the floor. This, folks, is why we bought the old map. Because if not, I'm more than happy to leave. Well, I want to get that gold chest, actually. Then I am more than happy to leave. I need to do more co-streams, so that way I can at least have someone to bounce stuff off of, because doing solo commentary, especially on a game that, like, don't get me wrong, this game's great, but after playing it for X amount of time at once, you really run out of stuff to say. Oh. What's my armor? Whoa, forgot about that. It doesn't properly unpause it. I'll take Armor of Kings, because why not? Oh, I haven't even bothered to check for statues yet. It is not looking like that there is going to be any. Oh, geez. Gotta watch out for these guys. Last one. I'll take Staff of Volatile Caster, not Volatile, Unstable Casting if I don't have that yet. Ah, man. I don't have any freaking statues. Like, I don't have any. I've gotten one over the course of 2 runs. And yeah, Staff of Unstable Casting. I can make that. Yeah, and then I guess I'll just head out. Not much point in continuing this charade. Gonna end the run. See how the stream's doing. I'm probably gonna end the stream too. I've also been meaning to start streaming some other stuff again. I just haven't been able to get back into it yet. And anyways, here we go. That's as quickly as I was hoping that would end. And there we go. 10 more stars for me. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with you as the others. I'm going to get the Apothecary Flask upgraded because when I turn off Dry Springs, again, this is a really minor thing because I'm literally like at the point of none of the attunements are good, but it's such a minor thing, but having an extra potion charge to help me justifiably keep on Dry Springs will be good for my setup, so I can keep being a little bit of a pussy with that. Don't worry, for all of you folks who are cringing at home like you should be, I should be into this thing soon. I only have to clear a few more NGs in the tower before I have no choice but to start that. But anyways, yeah, I think that's it. Let's check the time. 2 hours and 19 minutes. That's longer than, like, at least 2/3 of my streams, if not more. That's good for me. If you ever want to play a game with me, hit me up on Discord. You can hit me up privately if you join, here, I'll type the thing in again in case there's anyone in the Twitch chat right now. That Discord link, you can come join my my streaming server. There's like only 3 people in it or something, but you can join that and then you can find me on Discord like that and private message me if you want to play or something, I don't know. Anyways, ooh, wait, I forgot. I can now correctly raid people. So is there anyone to raid playing this game? There has to be, because there's 6 people watching, and they're not here, that's for sure. Alright. So I'm gonna go raid the other person playing this game right now. And then I'm going to take some time to chill. Again, I guess I'll just go back to this screen, so that way there's nothing I'm really have to hide. Alright, let me get on to Twitch, and we'll go here. Pick a channel to host. I have to type it in. There we go. We're gonna raid. And let's go. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to go watch Geegans now. And hope everybody had fun. See you next time.